already know your type, afraid of a fade. You a shame when I said, but shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage, the change in the...
Hey man, welcome to Spade podcast. I am your host T Col. Find me on Instagram at T_Col29, man.
Hey man, one time as the kid, man, your partner, my partner, everybody partner, DJ Potna V. Make sure you follow me as well. Potna them 24 is my IG. POTNADEM 24. Make sure you follow the gang as well. Spade.
Pod.
POD.
You did real good that time, my brother.
I remember.
Right. All right.
Remember my lines. For sure.
Hey man, make sure y'all keep on subscribing to our YouTube channel, Spade podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Yep.
All that good stuff.
All that.
And once again, we still got the merch on sale.
Ooh.
Hey man, the hats, the tees, the cups, and the fly ass jackets right here that you see that we got on right now. That will be up for sale very shortly. You know what I'm saying? And hey man, where are we?
Hey man, we are definitely in the heart of the city, man. Downtown making the X Art Sipping Paint Lounge, man. Shout out to Tierra, man. Information will be right there. If you're trying to book an event, trying to pull up anything, X Art Sipping Paint Lounge in the heart of the city of Macon, downtown area. You see this? You see that?
Street.
You see the traffic? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. And
We're
once
in the
again,
streets.
make sure y'all keep on sending those donations to our Cash App, $, a Spade podcast. Just send $1. That's it. You can just send $1. I know you got $1.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And then if you feel more generous, send 10, 20, or even 10,000. We will accept those donations.
Come on.
So easy. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Everybody use the Cash App, right?
Come on, at this point.
Yeah.
People be begging for cash out. You put cash out on your birthday. You got cash out.
Exactly.
I get what it's our birthday.
For sure.
You feel me?
For sure. But bro,
What's up, gang?
hey man, this episode right here, I'm kind of scared right now though.
For a word?
Like I thought I'm a guy doing gunslinger, like, you know what I'm saying, ruthless.
It's finna
But
get real.
you know what I'm saying, this guest right here, man, I'm really gonna enjoy this.
For sure.
I think I might be in your position on this episode.
What's my position?
Quiet as fuck.
Oh, okay, cause he finna do it.
Yeah. So we got the brother.
Brother Sharif in the building, make some noise.
I was about to say, I'm a guest. I'm going to let the host introduce me. You know, this is a special occasion. I'm glad to be here again. I'm Brother Sharif. I'm going to give my social media stuff too now.
Let's do it.
At iambrosharif on everything, and look for Brother Sharif on Facebook as well.
I love that name, bro.
I love
Brother
it too.
Sharif.
A good man gave me that name, a good young man.
All right. Okay.
You sound like a preacher right now.
Nah,
You ain't that?
I'm a lot of things. I ain't a preacher.
Okay.
Cause your name used to be ejaculating pen or something.
Yeah. My mom hated that particular handle, so she'll probably thank the man that changed my social media name as well, because she ain't like ejaculating pen. But I explained to her, sometimes you just get so excited over stuff and you have to bust the pen.
Like writing shit down.
Okay.
Huh.
Like writing something.
Writing shit down. I'm a writer.
Right. Correct.
Exactly.
I caught the drift.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, so how are you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. Hey, man, let's get some bubbles rolling.
Already?
Already.
Let's
Come
get
on
it.
now.
Definitely.
Let's get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and reach for that one. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pop that one. But continue.
Oh yeah, man. I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling very fresh too, as well. You know what I'm saying? Off a full week of work. You know how it go.
For sure.
On my end. You feel
For
me?
sure.
You know what I'm
Brother
saying?
Sharif, how are you feeling, my brother?
Hey, man, I'm wonderful. I wake up every morning surprised I'm still here. So,
Surprise?
Surprise?
yeah, boy, you can't take anything for granted. Nothing.
I did that.
Nothing. Every day I wake up, I'm still here.
Do you do the?
Huh?
Do,
Just about.
Oh.
Get up at about 5 a.m. Like, I don't know if my sleep apnea acting up or what, but don't take a minute for granted.
For sure. So, man, you know, about yourself, man. Like, tell the people about yourself. Of course, you just said you are a writer. How did you get into writing?
I've always been a writer, so growing up I had some anger issues. So
Really?
Let you get that sound out there first. So growing up, I had some anger issues, and
Real player.
Yeah.
instead of trying to kill people, I learned to write it down. So I started writing at an early age. Was around a lot of singers and musicians, and so always wrote poetry and some other stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Thought I wanted to be a rapper until last week.
Until last week, that when you finally like, nah, this not for me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm too old. I don't know how I brand myself anymore.
So, you said, you learn how to write, put your anger on that pen, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And you said stop yourself from trying to kill people.
Yeah.
So, what are some close calls that you have had?
About trying
Trying to kill people. Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to know.
Yeah.
You didn't kill him, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't going into any specifics because you go to jail for assault and stuff too now. I just had some anger issues, so I'll get upset. You never know what might happen. I had one scary incident where I was fighting my little brother, and I threw like a bolt off a truck at him.
A bolt off a truck.
Yeah, it was a big bolt too. We were playing basketball, got frustrated. I chucked it at him. That thing hit him in his chest so hard, scared the shit out of me. So,
You try to shut him up.
Huh?
You try to shut him up before he went and has to tell on you.
yeah, when you get in a fight, when you hurt one of your siblings, especially if it's a younger sibling, and you do something to him that really hurt him, you got to grab him, hug on him, and love on him, be like, I'm so sorry, man. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. But at the same time, he was a little terrorist. But yeah, so most of my close calls probably been with family members. But everybody out done fought like best friends just about now.
So, so where did that come from? All that anger.
It just frustrated young black man.
Okay.
And being exposed to a lot of images of frustrated black men in TV and books I read and stuff like that, it seemed like being angry was just the thing to be. It's a lot of stuff that we take in. Like we celebrate anger.
I can see that.
We celebrate struggle. Like we celebrate people who live through trauma more than we celebrate people that did the work to get over trauma. If you ever paid any attention to that, and like going all the way back to the praise of baby mamas. Now I love single mothers. I was raised by a single mother, but I don't think we should be celebrating single motherhood because it almost makes it something that people work to try to achieve.
Did that.
And we shouldn't be trying to achieve a type of lifestyle where we are living with trauma. Get over that shit. Let it go.
So what was the first thing you wrote that you were like, damn, that shit was good?
I wrote a lot of love poetry.
So you like some Love Jones?
Yeah, Love Jones. Recite poems from Love Jones and quote Love Jones quite often.
Just give her one.
One of the poems from Love Jones.
just
I'll give you a quote from Love Jones.
Okay.
I'm not gonna recite "Brother to the Night," but
Brother to the night.
yeah, that "Say Baby, Can I Be Your Slave?" I got to admit, girl, like shit girl.
That shit
You're the
girl?
shit girl, I'm digging you like a grave.
Yeah.
What do they call your daughter to the spin post star queen of 10,000 moons, sister to the distant yet rising stars? Your name, Yimmy, y'all, hell no, it's got to be your Shun. But it's great
that shit.
poetry. It's great poetry, and it's great philosophical discussions in the movie. It's a great movie for that reason. The acting wasn't necessarily that great, but the conversations they had in it, like the conversation about romance between the guys.
Was good?
Huh?
You don't think Lorenz was good?
Lorenz Taylor's a great actor. He lands great roles, but that's not why the movie is so good to me. The movie is so good to me because of the discourse or the conversation on love and what romance is, even though they only look at a tiny corner of what romance is. So that's why I like the movie so much. And that's why I like the movie Photograph so much. That came out, what, was that this year? This has been a long ass year.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah, the Photograph was an awesome movie because it had some of that, I don't know, it's like that Walter Mosley rhythm to the storyline.
They did that movie at Issa Rae now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't watched that movie. Nope.
It's a good movie, man. You need to watch it, especially if you got a woman. You can watch it by yourself too. I mean, you can watch it by yourself too.
Hey,
Ain't nothing wrong with being single. I think that's what I'm gonna be for the rest of this ride.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, touch on that a bit.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing to talk about, but
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I think I came to the realization because I was on my polyamory kick for a minute.
Explain that.
Then I had a conversation with you about how every man needs 3 women.
You did.
And it is based on that theory from that social psychologist. I forget the man's name right now. That's terrible. But basically, based on his triangular love theory, there's consummate love, which has a balance of these other 3 types of love. And those other 3 types of love include companionate love, which that's just your homies, your homegirls. You have your passionate love. These are your cuddy buddies if you're from Decatur, but outside of Decatur, you may only know them as fuck buddies. And then you have your empty love. That's his terminology. That's your commitment. That's where marriage falls. And they're not polar opposites. They're gradable, meaning you could fall anywhere around there, but if you have all 3 of those loves balanced, you have consummate love. In the past I've expressed the idea that you can't achieve consummate love with one person.
You saying that you can or you can't?
I can't. That was my philosophy until I had a recent experience. So my idea was you can't have consummate love with just one person, that you would need 3 people that represented these 3 different loves, and collectively they made up your consummate love.
You can't get all 3 of those from one person?
I think that I hate to say I think because my thought has been evolving lately. I believe that it places a serious burden on one person to try to get all 3 of those loves equally balanced. So if you're looking for that consummate love, you're not going to find that perfect consummate love in one person. You're going to compromise and give up on something, which that's okay. I believe consummate love is fool's gold, basically.
So you basically saying you're a dummy if you think you can get that shit from one woman.
You're a dummy if you think you can get that at all, really. You ain't going to fall dead center in that target and have this perfect love that has all of these pieces perfectly balanced. That's like you cooking from a recipe and thinking it's going to come out the same way every time. It ain't going to taste the same every time. I don't care who the grandma is.
More salt.
You're going to put too much salt in there. Folks talk about eyeballing. I don't care how good your eyes are. If I put this brick in front of you and tell you to break me off an ounce, you ain't going to hit an ounce perfectly.
For sure.
You get close to it.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you're right about the brick part.
Just trying to speak in a language y'all know. I retired from that life.
I mean, I done seen it.
Hey.
Don't touch with your hands, people. It get in your system.
Hey.
But yeah. So like, I don't know. I think you can, because I think that come with later on in your life. I think if you met a person when you were like fucking 16 years old, and you still trying to hold on to that shit till you like 30 years old, and like shit, y'all niggas done involved and y'all done turned into different people. You know what I'm saying? That person might stay the same, but you probably done elevated or vice versa. So with that happening, like y'all still hold on to this old shit and that old trauma, I think that you can't find that shit because you involved into a different person. But I think later on in life, when like you know what you want, you know what you're not gonna go for, you know what you gonna go for, I think it is a possibility for you to find those 3 in one person.
Yeah, and what you just stated though, about growing apart and knowing what you want when you get older and finding it that way, that's like the premise for my idea that you can't find that perfect love. I think that we mess up the way we pursue love, especially romantic love, because we've reduced romantic love to just sex, and that ain't what it is.
Facts.
It got roots in medieval culture that hold you to strict rules and all kinds of stuff, rules that women don't really want to abide by, nor do we. Because if we were really romantic love people, we would have to commit ourselves to God on a higher level, because that's what chivalric code or the knight's honor code called for. And we ain't about that life, nor are our women about that life. Where we mess up is we try to wait until we're old enough for these relationships, and while we're maturing and getting older, we taste everything on the salad bar. Everything on the salad bar, and we like it. We like them little fried wingettes. We like that carved ham station. We like all this different stuff. If we like all of that and we've been tasting it our whole lives, how we gonna pop up in one day and be like, I'm gonna commit to eating this chicken for the rest of my life? That doesn't make sense. You like all of it, and you've been tasting all of it. Now, if you commit to one of those proteins before you done tasted the rainbow, your probability of being successful may be higher. That's my theory.
But
It
listen
hasn't
though,
been
you really don't like everything at the
Buffet.
buffet. You might not fuck with that, and you might not fuck with that. But when I'm fuck with that for sure.
Yeah, I'm
So
always
when you
go to
find
that
out-
Peach Copper.
You know what I'm saying?
But your taste ain't the same every day either, is it?
Maybe one day he gonna get to where I just want that shit all the time.
Maybe one day.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
talking in theories here.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know. Maybe one day. And I hope that one day, well, I ain't even going to say hope. You know, cause like I
Because
said,
that shit sounds so for sure.
yeah, it sounds so unsure, and it sounds like I haven't found what I've been looking for and all of this. So I'm not going to say hope. But I hope that everybody that's looking for that and waiting on that reaches a moment where they reach an intersection of being satisfied with a certain type
Right.
and finding that type. That's all.
We know your type.
we know your type.
You think you know my type.
You said you ain't got no type.
And I was kidding. I like that song. I got a type, but I got a type. You know, I like nerdy women. I like politically engaged women. I like, you know.
Someone that you can talk to, basically.
Yeah,
Conversation
I mean,
with.
I like aesthetics, but when I talk about really locking myself down and committing to something, it got to be more than aesthetics or a look there.
For sure. For sure.
You know, like an old man told me one time, he said, don't marry for drawers, because drawers get dirty, holes wear in them, the elastic wear out. Ain't nothing worse than having on a pair of drawers the elastic done wore out and it's falling down in your pants. Don't ever marry for drawers. You got to marry for something more substantial, or even commit yourself to something more substantial, because I don't think everybody needs to get married. I think
For sure.
far fewer people need to get married.
But I do think, when, like you say, substantial, right?
Yeah.
I think women, or I think men too, to a certain degree, think that word means financial.
I mean, you got to look at your whole self. Now, first of all, we got to be careful, because I feel like I don't think it's anything wrong. Do any of y'all have daughters?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think it's anything wrong with making sure your daughter is mindful of who she links herself to, because you don't want her in a situation where she faces unnecessary financial burden. But getting with a man just because he got money,
You finna say nigga.
yeah. Being with a man just because he has money, or
That's what I'm
looking
saying.
for a man with money, will get you a whole lot of stuff that you don't want.
Don't want, and on top of that, you're not happy really. But your main premise is security. I don't have to worry about these bills being paid. I don't have to worry about these water getting cut off.
I can introduce you to a couple out here that's experiencing housing insecurity, that their relationship is much more secure, and they're secure in their relationship more than they are in their housing situation, because security is not financial completely.
Mhm.
Like, I'm in the process of setting my SMART goals for 2022. Financial health is one of them,
Correct.
but my mental health, my intellectual health, and my spiritual health, those are different things I'm setting SMART goals for. Finances play a key, and
course.
it overlaps with some of those other things, but it's not greater than the rest of those things, because you could be a rich, unstable person. You could be a rich, insecure person. Look at rich people that got more locks on their house than damn Fort Knox.
Nah, you seen Jeff Bezos' new girlfriend? Boy, that bitch so thirsty.
Hey.
And she was around Caprio, Leonardo DiCaprio. Bro, she was just like, but I will fuck you right now. And it just shows that like money not gonna keep your girl faithful. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna keep you faithful. So it's just like I look at that concept as just like I think women and men put their pride to the side because they feel secure with finance.
Yeah, any man that lead with his money.
Is an insecure
Yeah,
person.
and I mean, I've been that guy before.
Oh, you
But
like
at
that?
the same time, when I was that guy, when I was Big Trick,
Yeah, elaborate on that, the big trick. Yeah, come on. Nah. So like what you like, baby, I can pay your car note or baby I can buy you these
well, I
shoes.
ain't never led like that.
So how
I
did you
probably
lead?
did at one point in my life.
Right,
I'm
explain.
glad that I pushed it to the back of my mind and can't remember it. But we all been tricks. Deep down the side of every man is a trick. Deep down the side of every woman
I mean,
is
we
a
pay
hoe.
for dates.
That's
If you-
tricky.
That's fine. That's fine. But shit, I ain't
That's
finna
what I
pay your
said.
car
Ain't nothing
note.
wrong with it.
I'm saying I ain't paying your car note.
Well, if you investing in her transportation because it pays dividends on the back end,
You looking at
I
investment.
understand.
As an investment.
Your relationship is an investment.
Correct.
That
But
depends
I'm
on
not
who it is,
leading
though.
into the situation like, baby, I can pay this and I can pay that.
No,
Ain't
don't
never
lead
that.
with that. Don't
Never
ever
that.
lead with that.
Never that.
Don't ever lead with that, because if you lead with that and that's what draws her in,
It ain't gonna
that's
end.
going to be the basis of your relationship, and you
Exactly.
basically a committed trick.
Exactly. Exactly. You're right. So, but
committed
elaborate on your tricking activities that you
That was
have
the
done.
extent of it. I've managed people's finances, contributed to some stuff, but
So when did you
Managed
knew that there was enough?
when I found a better investment and I started thinking about ROI, well,
ROI,
Yeah.
return on investment.
yeah. When I started thinking of it like that, I hate to diminish women because that actual line of thinking objectifies women. But you have to think about everything you have a relationship with. This is with women. This is with your church. This is with your job. This is with the vehicles you invest in, the house you buy. What is the ROI?
I just said return on investment.
Yeah. But I was like, you got to think about it with everything.
Talking about on those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not just with women.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
relationships.
like friendship too.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, like if I got your back, when the tables turn, hopefully you will have my back too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they just like that shit should pays off.
Yeah.
I go into a situation like if I put out good energy, hopefully the universe give me that energy back.
Yeah.
In some kind of form or way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I ain't saying desert your friends though.
Well, hold on. To that though, what if you been trying to help your friend along the way for years, and that person still haven't grasped that concept? Like, bro, I need to get off my ass and really hustle though. And then on top of that, it's like, bro, we can't be doing the same shit that we did in high school or middle school.
Sure.
Like, it's time to evolve. So if I don't see you involved, like, what else we got to talk about? I'm still gonna show love to you, but far as me coming over to your house, like, bro, I don't play games no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't.
And I ain't gonna start quoting scripture, but there is a scripture that basically says a friend is a friend in all seasons.
Okay.
And actually, a local preacher, he preached about it today. A friend is a friend in all seasons. So if I call you my friend, whether you drunk and trying to fight everybody on MLK that night, or we chilling, you my friend.
But
I'm not going to desert you. Now, if you are not growing from my relationship with you, that may mean that I need to modify what type of friend I am, because there's a such thing as being a bad friend too.
for sure.
We got a lot of friends that co-sign bad behavior.
Exactly.
We got a lot of friends that don't hold each other accountable. And I believe, especially as black men,
Facts.
we need to talk about being accountability partners.
Facts. I've been.
Bro, you know you don't need to be driving drunk, and state troopers are all over Macon this weekend.
For sure.
I like to drink too, but if I'm here with you, and I know you don't need to drink, and I don't want you locked up in a jail that's already overfilled with people that shouldn't be in there, I'm not going to drink. and I'm gonna tell you about yourself the next day.
Okay, so you said that though. It's like when is enough, because you still align this behavior and people are throwing it off like, oh, you know how he get when he get like this, whatever like that. Well, you shouldn't do those things that get you like that.
There are sicknesses out here too. We all addicted to something.
For sure.
What's your vice?
Shit. Hopefully money.
Yeah.
but like real shit though. It was just like thinking that what you say, you need to taste every food on the buffet.
Yeah.
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 Until I realized like shit.
Oh, that's why you responded like that to my relationship about you watching a movie with your girl.
No. Don't do that.
You got overactive palate. Ain't no shame in it. It's natural. You're an animal.
We are mammals.
A mammal is an animal.
Yeah, I'm a carnivore.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't be eating everything. No, that's bad for you.
Yeah, spoiled meat. Yeah,
Brush and floss.
always. Tip number one of the day. What? Brush and floss.
Brush and floss.
But yeah, though. But yeah, so it just go back to accountability. Like I've been that word has been in my mind for a minute now. And cause like I think we tend to not take accountability for our actions and way things are right now because we try to put off on other people. But at the end of the day, it's you. It's you. It's no one else. No one else is in control. So but you. So take accountability for your actions.
It's hard to hold yourself accountable. What's up? Oh, you telling her to come in here? Tell her to come in here.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Tell her to come say hi. But back to what we were saying. It's hard to hold yourself accountable. It's easier to hold your friends accountable than it is to hold yourself accountable. It really is.
Say it again.
It's easier to hold other people accountable than it is for you to hold yourself accountable.
You believe it?
Say it again.
It's easier for you to hold other people accountable than it is for you to hold yourself accountable.
For sure. I agree with that. Because like it goes back to when it's you going through that shit, you try to put out for everybody else. But when you see someone else, you like, hey man, what are you doing? Because it's not you. It's not you doing it. It's someone else doing it.
You may not notice that you doing it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. I call it fishbowl syndrome.
At the time, you don't know that you're doing it until it's brought your way. You know what I'm saying?
I call it fishbowl syndrome. You don't know, the fish don't know what the fishbowl look like from the outside, because it's in the bowl.
Okay.
You know, but us standing outside of the bowl see that, oh, this fish doing this and doing that and what it looks like in the whole bowl.
Yeah. But I call that the sideline syndrome.
Sideline syndrome, explain.
Okay, so when you looking from the sideline or you looking on TV, you like, damn, why the hell he ain't cut here or cut there? You know what I'm saying? Why he was wide open, so-and-so was wide open right there. But when you are in the game,
Facts.
when it's you not actually seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You living in the moment. It's
Facts.
somebody that watching 50 yards away that can see that open receiver down the field. So that's what I call it, the sideline syndrome.
Facts.
I mean, that's my mindset of
No, I understand.
That's what
You get
I
it?
said. Like you can't really see it when you in it.
Right. You can't
Yeah.
see it.
So that's why I think that it's easier for us to hold our partners accountable than it is for us to hold ourselves accountable. Because we can't see the entirety of the shit we be in sometimes.
For sure.
Until they tell you about it.
Yeah, and we don't always consciously stay in our mess. Sometimes it's subconscious and we really don't have control over it. You know, we don't talk about our mental health a lot. That's the thing I love about making is the focus on mental health that we've been seeing lately.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we ignore our mental health. So what does the World Health Organization say? There is no health without mental health. So if we're not mentally healthy, we can't necessarily see the mess we're in and think about ways to get out of it.
Mm.
That's why we need our accountability partners. Be like, bro, I love you, but you fucking up. You know, and you just can't say it any kind of way either, because we've gotten to the point where we'll say anything to anybody.
Not even that. Niggas just emotional.
Yeah. What's wrong with being emotional? Give your definition of emotional first of all.
Nobody can say anything to you without you got them going off.
That is emotional.
Right.
But
So
not
I
all
think
emotionality or being emotional is bad though.
no, but this part right there is bad. That way when
Yeah.
when people say you emotional, I look at that part right there.
Yeah, because when you say emotional, some people call me emotional because I'll cry watching a movie in a minute.
You just in tune.
Yeah, I don't care. I cried through the movie Photograph. I cried.
For real.
Yeah,
It hits you that hard.
yeah. My big ass was up in there crying. I was mad with the woman that told me to watch it. I was like, you knew this shit was gonna make me cry.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I did get emotional during Lion King though. When Mufasa died and Simba had came up to him with like, Dad,
Who didn't?
Dad. Nah, that shit hit
I
me.
don't think I
Who,
cried.
who didn't?
That shit hit me hard.
I don't
For
think I
sure.
cried during Lion King.
I did. I ain't cried, but I got real emotional. I felt it in my chest.
I got with.
Y'all might not have been born yet. I think the first movie I cried in was Angels in the Outfield when the little boy died.
Well, when Lil G died on Hardball.
I cried when Lil G died.
Ah,
You know. Hell, I cried when Old Yeller died.
Shit, nigga, you cried.
who is that?
Yeah.
Nigga, you cried last night.
Huh? I cry once a day. It's good for you. Get the shit out your system.
Do like you be crying like that? Or
Oh, my-
JB like,
It depends. I cry hard on my way to work every morning. So when I be on my way up 49 headed to Milledgeville, I get in a good ass cry while I don't have no signal on my phone. After I pass that Chevron, I cry all the way up to damn Baldwin High School. Then I have to wash my face when I go in the building. Ain't nothing wrong with a good cry,
wow.
you know.
Hey man.
I got a good cry going on right now. But
Ain't nothing wrong with crying.
you got that shit in there yet?
Huh?
You did it yet?
What, crying?
Yeah.
Where was I driving today? I think,
Hell.
yeah. The car is the perfect safe space to cry. I don't know what I was. Oh, I was listening to one of them damn songs off of An Evening with Silk Sonic,
Okay.
and it made me cry a little bit.
Wow. Alrighty then.
You gotta get that out your system. Ain't no shame in crying a little bit. Just wipe your face afterwards.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's just society how like we grew up. You're not supposed to do that shit. They look at that as like weakness.
I ain't
But-
saying nothing wrong with crying though, but not every goddamn day.
They
Yeah.
did teach us that, but we got a whole lot of shit we need to unlearn.
For sure.
And we need to be intentional about unlearning shit. Like we were just talking about how women base the suitability of a mate based on their finances. They need to unlearn that shit because that nigga that could give you every material thing will be the main one that's holding you in bondage because you can't afford to live without him.
Right.
So you need to unlearn that.
For sure.
We need to unlearn that our women need to look a certain way in order to be worthy of our conversation. We need to unlearn that shit.
Hold on now.
If all you focusing on it as aesthetics, all you trying to do is fuck. I'm sorry.
Wait, come on.
You ain't
now,
trying to
come
build nothing. You
on.
trying to
It's the
fuck.
first thing that we look at though. You can't lie and act like that's not the first thing that we look at in a woman. Like when you see a woman about to dress neatly, she got her shit together. That are the fucking like radars that make you want to approach that woman.
You're right. That's the thing that grabs your attention.
Exactly,
But
but
we will
then-
overlook shit that's wrong with them because of how they look sometimes. Tell the truth. Think about that.
Say it.
Think about that bad woman.
Look, you been say bitch.
Yeah. Think about that bad woman
Mhm.
that she was fucked up in so many ways
For sure.
that you overlooked all of her flaws. You couldn't build with her.
You don't want to build with her.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to unlearn that. What kind of relationship we building that ain't productive in building?
You said say it again.
What kind of relationship are we building that's non-productive and not building anything?
Yeah.
That's an exercise in futility.
But you just think that every woman that you should look at like I'm gonna talk to her because I want to marry her.
No, but do you need to have a substantial conversation with her at all if all you doing is smashing?
That's the whole point of you trying to see if you want to smash or not by her conversation.
Why are you having that much of a conversation? Women want sex as much as you do. Why
Yeah.
can't you walk up to and be like, I find you attractive. Do you find me attractive? I'm trying to get in them guts and that be it. Or we could establish a sexual relationship. You know, a lot of times we sell women lies
Facts.
in order to get the draws.
Facts.
But we don't want anything but the draws. But we done started off talking about building foundations for other stuff. I don't need no foundation to play slip and slide with you.
Yeah, so me
I don't even need nowhere to lay down. I can do it standing up.
Word.
So why am I talking about building homes if all I'm trying to do is get your
Yeah.
goods?
Yeah. So guys start talking about you want to build with a woman when you don't want to build with them.
Yeah. Stop lying to each other. Women, you stop doing the same thing. Don't make it look like you this prim and proper contemporary version of your grandma and you know you just trying to get some meat. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with me. It's okay. I'm not going to look at you as a hoe. I'm going to look at you as a woman that's sexually aware.
There you go. If you give it up on the first night, it don't matter.
Well, I don't know if it's safe to give it up on the first night.
Shit, why not?
It-
It cut all the bullshit out.
They found a cure. They found treatment.
Man, wear a condom. Don't
Huh?
talking about wear,
Condoms don't protect you from everything.
It do its job.
And who trying to? And it protect you from some
fight
stuff.
me. It do its
It don't
job.
protect you from everything.
Right, it don't, but it helped the job out, bro. Okay, boom. See, all right. Why would I wait a whole year to get this shit, right?
You ain't gotta wait no
You ain't
whole
saying
year.
no year for sure.
Like, why would I wait a whole year to get this? And by the time I get it, you don't know how to have sex. You don't know how to take it. You don't know how to ride.
What does
you don't know how
that
to suck
mean?
it.
Stop. What does that mean?
What?
You don't know how to take it. What does
Take
that
the
mean?
dick, man.
What does it
You know what the
mean?
hell
You
you
know
mean.
what I mean.
No, I don't. What
She
the
don't
hell
know how
that
to
mean?
fuck.
Yeah,
He
you,
don't know how to fuck.
yeah.
It's like you don't know how to take the dick. You don't have to do anything to take the dick. All I need to do is make sure you wet and slide in there. That's you taking the dick. What are you trying to do when you in there? Are you trying to do magic tricks?
Yeah. I am.
You doing them? You doing
Yeah.
too much.
I'm doing magic tricks.
You need to
I
get
want
in
this
there.
shit to be rememberable. I
Why?
want to be ingrained in your memory.
So you trying to build a more significant relationship?
No,
than
I just want to have a
you
good
set out-
performance. You want to perform at the top level.
It's so much more to your relationships than that.
Duh, but I'm saying, why would I wait a whole year and then when by the time, things unfold, it's not that. And you just feel like, bro,
We need
I
to
done
open
wasted
up
my
a
whole time. Women think the same way too.
Yeah.
Women think the same way.
They do,
counterpart.
but
Hey.
what you describing to me is
No. Look, listen.
Go ahead, grab one. Go ahead.
yeah.
What?
What y'all
He ready popping on the bottle.
what y'all talking about building? Y'all talking about
What I'm
to me
saying
is the equivalent of buying a brand new car just to sit in the bitch and listen to a radio.
Man, what I'm saying is, dog, I'm not gonna wait a whole year to find out that the trash. Like, it's pointless. You done build all this time up, and
So the only
and-
reason you get with women is
hell nah, don't play me like that.
no. That's why I asked.
No, of course
That
not.
was a question.
Of course
That
not.
wasn't an accusation.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. What I'm saying is that is a major part in a relationship is sex. You can't act like it's not. It's major. You know what I'm saying?
I think y'all talking about two different things, though. I think what he's talking about is if you're just going in just for the sex, there's no need for all of what you're talking about doing.
Yeah.
What you're talking about doing is
Look at them Pete on his.
God
Man, what you
damn, bro,
doing?
What the fuck?
What you doing?
My mouth clean. I got all my shots.
Hell
Man, hell
no,
no.
man. We got man. You drinking that shit by yourself, dog. God damn, G.
I'm sorry. I'm used to bottle
Man, that
service.
shit could have went on the floor.
Yeah.
We gonna spill it on the floor. That's a mess.
Man, come on, we do that.
Oh, next time I know. I try not to make a
You might
mess.
as well drink that bitch out the bottle, gang.
Yeah, man. That's all yours, G. That's all yours,
shit
dog.
Okay, back to the conversation. What were you saying, bro?
Fuck that, bro. Like,
You were saying we
No,
were
I was
talking
just
about two
saying
different things.
Yeah, two different things. What's more so what you're talking about is cut the red tape and just say, hey, to the young lady, hey, I'm in it just for this. If you're in it just for this, let's do this.
Yeah.
And he's talking about more so like he want to make sure that the performance is good between the two.
exactly the chemistry.
But again, I can see where both parts is coming from. Like if you're trying to have a more connection with the person, it's it's gonna take a little bit more time.
I'll get you a
to
bottle
date
for
them,
Christmas.
Right.
so y'all can get the right chemistry together to be able to perform well.
Exactly.
But if it's just a one night stand or something like that, then it's really not needed for all that.
Thank you, Sims.
Yeah.
That's why you here.
Yeah.
And then,
He an
matter
old
of
married
fact,
man, though, ain't he?
matter of fact, man, shout out to Sim, man, for showing up major love.
You wanna do it right
Shit, this whole got done year, man. Like,
For sure.
for real, been a big year. So, we just got these new sand jackets, man. We got your own a Spade jacket, man.
It's
Sand
yours.
jacket, they go for you, man.
It's yours.
Gonna give it to you right now. Round
Yeah.
of applause, man. for
Yeah,
that boy.
yeah. Come on the camera, Sim. Come. They're yours. Man, come on, man. You do that, man. Man, you do that. You got on a little denim jacket. That's like a small right there.
Hey,
They're yours.
you gonna have them dudes going to the Lux shows trying to holler at you that tight jacket on.
For sure. Yeah.
All right, Perry, they want up you, man.
But, so that's my thing.
One up.
That's my thing. We just,
Okay. All right.
cats start off promising shit and they don't really want shit but draws. Women do the same thing.
Okay.
Start off acting like they want something and all they want is draws.
Okay. I mean, hey, man, to each his own. If that's what you want, that's what you want. I agree with you. Cut the red tape.
Yeah.
And just be honest.
Honest and transparent. That's
Yeah. So if you
one of my
don't
favorite
want, if you
words.
don't want a relationship with that person, don't be talking about no relationship.
Yeah.
It's a good philosophy. Damn, I said the word wrong, but it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good philosophy, I think. It's,
Yeah, I agree with you.
you know.
I agree with you.
So
Don't be talking about we finna hold hands in the park, and we ain't finna do that.
No, and don't be acting like you trying to present yourself as wife material and I start making an investment in you and you ain't trying to be a wife.
You just want to call me at 2:30 in the morning.
That ain't me because I be sleeping at 2 o'clock in the morning unless I'm at recess.
That's cap.
Unless I'm at recess.
Okay.
You
I done seen you by 4 o'clock, my bad.
know. And I've been in recess till 6 o'clock. This is because I'm a designated driver and accountability partner.
That's cool. That's cool. So what? So what are your pet peeves in like relationships?
Communication is a big thing for me. I believe in two-way communication. So you can't ever expect me just to sit and listen to you fuss and not expect there to be some response. I believe there should be two-way communication. And I believe that all of these communications should have a goal. It's okay for the goal to be just us to express our two sides, but it needs to be something coming from both of us. It can't be me just tearing you down or you just tearing me down. I'm not going to sit for that. I'm going to go sit in the bathroom and read me a book for an hour until you calm the hell down. Or I'm going to go home. You know. Another thing is you expect... I really have an issue with traditional gender roles. You know.
I think they use that to their advantage.
Everybody uses it to their advantage. We use it to our advantage too.
Mhm.
We want a woman that fits that cult of true womanhood definition, that's pure, pious, domestic, and submissive until shit go wrong, and I want you to man up and work hard and help me to get through this tough time. You know, but my experience is a little
I know.
different
I
from
don't know.
y'all's too.
I want my ladies to be hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that one way track shit. Nah, baby, we both got to bring this shit to the table. If you don't like that concept, I just feel like you lazy.
Yeah, but hustling is different to different people, though. So if she's not hustling the way you hustle, do you not respect her hustle?
Oh damn. So what you saying about that is that like if you're an entrepreneur and she not an entrepreneur, how is she gonna relate to that entrepreneur life? Because the only thing she know how to do is like clock in and clock out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When like you putting in these long hours, sacrificing time, trying to reach your goal. You know what I'm saying? She don't understand that, or vice versa. He don't understand that. Like you like, damn, why the hell you not got doing answer my text right away? Like, man, I'm busy.
Yeah. And that's the text thing is a pet peeve of mine.
Really?
Yeah,
Good.
texting is asynchronous communication. If you text me, that means you don't need an immediate response. When you text me, I respond to you when I'm free.
Mm.
You know, if you need immediate response, you need to call me.
Right.
So to all of you that get upset when I don't respond to text message immediately, well, I respond pretty quickly because I ain't got no life.
But you can respond to a text quickly if you can't take a call. Cause I miss a lot of calls, so I can text you immediately.
everybody ain't a celebrity like you though. So
You ain't gotta be a celebrity. You can be a person who work all the time. You can be a person
so does
who's busy.
anyone ever get upset when you don't respond to their messages?
Cash out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They expect an immediate response.
I mean, if I say like my mama, for
Wait.
instance, like my mama.
Your mama different now. If it's one person I'm gonna respond quick to, it's my mama, and if I don't, I need to have an explanation.
But I'm
when I do
not
respond
missing
to
that many calls from my mama neither.
Yeah.
I ain't missing no calls.
My
from her.
mom don't call me though. If she called me, I know something probably up. If you see this, Mom, I know that wasn't completely true.
She gonna see this.
You do call me every now and then. Yeah. But yeah,
But I do want to say with a lot of that, do y'all ever pay attention to like the cultural modifications from, let's just say because of social media, now things are a little bit different amongst the dating scene and stuff like that now, to where you were talking about the texting and stuff like that. But see, you're in a generation that is their form of communication.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're a lot more quick with it than our generation would be.
Yeah, cause they came up during it.
Right.
Because they plugged into the matrix. How many people have a fit if their phone dies? How many people need to find somewhere to plug up their phone wherever they go?
That's my boy.
I could let my phone be dead for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
we was in a generation that we really didn't.
Yeah.
You know, the human to human contact was
Yeah.
communication.
You know,
You gotta charge me.
yeah,
You charge my phone.
yeah. It's in the car. You know, I'm one of them people.
Okay, but
Occasionally, I turn off my phone and act like it's dead for an hour.
okay, but then on top of that, like I think you gotta adapt with time. You gotta change with time. And this is a new wave. Like, don't be mad talking about back in my day we didn't need that, but like now this is how things are.
I don't think it's a complaint, but I think we have to talk about viewing stuff through the right
Lens.
paradigm and lens. So if I grew up in a certain era, when you view something as an issue, you need to think about my background and what I come from
Okay.
and view it through the right lens and the right paradigm.
Okay.
Like when I look at the politics in Macon,
Mhm.
I can't view it through the lens I would view politics in Atlanta because it's different here.
Correct.
I have to view it through the right lens. Like y'all got some people in office now. I don't know why folks are still voting for them, but I'm not gonna get into that because I don't need anybody standing outside of my spot.
You really feel like you got that?
Huh?
You feel like you can say something you think you would have that?
Well, there are certain political officials in this area that have support for no reason, that if you speak illy of them, people gonna pull up on you.
Yeah.
I've seen it since I've been living down here. It wasn't me, but
Yeah.
they pulled up on somebody that this man was running against.
I seen you post about that white man.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk
I-
about
I-
that
I-
though,
I
but
said
because that's
white
the
man.
but that's the
I
guy,
ain't calling his name.
and somebody reached out to me,
And that who you got
that's the
smoke
guy.
with? You got smoke with him.
Well, I don't have. He is a nice person,
Really?
but he's dated.
Mhm.
And Macon can't grow in the area that he can influence because he's dated.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like it's just in office.
You know. Macon can't grow because he's dated, but he has such loyalty.
You got loyalty from the people.
Yeah. And at the same time, the people that he has the loyalty from, this is one of my things about Macon. This is probably my mission, one of my missions for being here. The thing that drew me to Macon is the political potential of young black people here. You got so many people that should be positioning themselves to run for office, and I'm talking about millennials from all sides of Macon, because they can make such a difference. But they're not doing it. You got so many people that are in office just because they have a name. You got so many people that don't vote. Be honest. How many of y'all voted in that most recent election over that Olost?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'll be
Can't lie to
honest with
you.
you. I ain't even
The
finna fake
Olost is a special tax that actually increases your sales tax by 1 cent. And what it's going to do is help shift the tax burden from homeowners to basically everybody that's purchasing and buying in the city of Macon. So it's going to increase the cost for everybody that spends money in stores. But it's going to relieve the tax burden for homeowners. Everybody should have been voting in it, but only the people that own homes and that are privileged voted in it for the most part. I voted in it because I follow elections and I believe in voting. So this was the first election since I've had my making of address that I voted in. But y'all should have been voting in that election. You know, in Macon, they don't talk about early voting. The early voting locations aren't the best. It's hard to get your hands on a copy of the ballot before the election. You go to a lot of places, you can get copies of the ballot in your libraries. Why I got to go over here to Powell No to get a copy of the ballot? It should be in every public library. So that's my thing. I want y'all to become politically active. Y'all got so much power. And it's a handful of young millennials that I see in Macon that if they stepped up, the 2 guys from the east side, young lady from that live in Pleasant Hill, and you got a lot of people, a lot of young black people. You could do more than create a clothing line. You could change Macon.
Hey man, on that note, finna wrap this bitch up. Gonna leave it because that was powerful. Just leave it on that note right there.
All right. We talk about your girlfriend after you get off.
Oh, okay.
You want to do that? We'll send shots.
Yeah, he shooting shots at me. I ain't even say nothing.
Nah, I'm just joking with you,
But
man.
nah, look, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at T_code29.
Hey, man, it's the kid, DJ Potna V, man. Your partner, my partner, everybody partner. Make sure you follow me as well. Potna24, POTNADEM24. That's my IG. Make sure you follow the gang as well. A Spade is Spade.
Pod.
POD. Don't even play, man. You know what I'm saying? Brother Sharif.
Hey, before you sign out, I want to give a special shout out to the brother that gave me the name Brother Sharif, because he ain't mentioned it at all.
I wasn't going to do it.
I want you to talk about it, though, because Potna V started calling me Brother Sharif. He started calling me Sharif when I used to go to the radio station and hang out at the radio station. I didn't know why he started calling me Sharif until probably, a month ago?
What you mean? Like, no, you been, what you mean?
I didn't know why you called me Brother
What you
Sharif.
mean like a month after I was calling you that?
No, I didn't know why you called me Brother Sharif until we were talking up here on the other side of Exart, and you talked about the movie. And I was like, were you even born when the movie came out?
Of course.
Yeah, I didn't know that's why he called me Brother Sharif. But this is the guy.
Who is Brother Sharif?
Huh?
Who is Sharif?
Sharif is a character from, don't let me mess it up, not Minister Society.
Minister Society.
Yeah.
Minister Society. It was the original woke brother in black film.
Yeah.
So that's basically where the moniker Sharif came from. Potna V gave it to me because nobody at the radio station knew my damn name. I don't even think Safari know my name to the day. She just called me brother.
You boys need to stop drinking that poison.
Yes, but that's true. Y'all do need to leave that pork and beef alone. But I just want to give him a shout out for that. But
sure.
You can follow me at iambrosharif on all social media and the Brother Sharif page on Facebook. We're going to help Macon get their promotions right because y'all don't know how to market yourselves. So holler at me if you need some help.
Hey man, this is Spade podcast. Make sure y'all send those donations to our cash app, a Spade podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, a Spade podcast. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hey bro, what we know?
We know your type.
Afraid of a fade. It was shame when I said, but shit, a spade is a spade. To me, my transition got me showered in praise. From the streets to the stage, the changing the